Just miles from where George Floyd died, a police officer shot and killed a young, unarmed black man, reigniting outrage and inflaming tensions. Minneapolis, of course, was already on edge as the nation watches the murder trial of Derek Chauvin. The police chief in Brooklyn Center, that's the suburb outside the city, says cops pulled over 20-year-old Daunte Wright for expired tags and tried to arrest him for an outstanding warrant. There was a struggle. The police chief says one of the officers pulled out her gun by mistake, thinking it was her taser, and fired. Today, the police chief released body cam video of the shooting, and a warning now. The video is hard to watch. We're going to play it, but we pause that video at the moment of the fatal gunshot.
You're not doing that? Don't do that stuff, bro. Don't do it. Don't do
Oh, wow.
Yes!
The police chief says he personally made the decision to release that video just one day after the shooting.
I felt the community needed to know what happened. They needed to see it. I needed to be transparent, and I want to be forthright. Due respect to Daunte as well.
Well, the protesters are back out on the streets tonight after a night of unrest in Brooklyn Center last evening. Ron Allen is there along with them. Ron, what's the mood like there?
Shep, people are angry. People are frustrated. The explanations that the police gave didn't sit well. We are outside of the police headquarters, and you can see it's become a fortress. It's now surrounded by a fence and barricades. There are police and riot gear on the other side there, and you can see the crowd here that's forming now in the hundreds, perhaps. There are also, not far from here, hundreds of National Guard troops who've been called in, who are here because of the George Floyd case, but now they've been escalated. The police presence is being stepped up. People are very angry. They don't understand this excuse about how a relatively senior female officer, as she's been described, could mistake a taser for a service revolver and fire at a 20-year-old young man after pulling him over for a vehicle tag that was out of date. Again, people are out in the streets here. Last night, a lot of violence, a big confrontation. The police chief said that they were being attacked by bottles and bricks and all kinds of objects. And that's why they retaliated. That's why they fired back with tear gas, of all things, flashbangs, and also rubber bullets were reportedly fired. And the police chief at that press conference said that if he had to do it over again, he'd do the same thing again, because he said the police were under attack and these were not peaceful protesters. So far out here tonight, things have been peaceful, but again, it's just getting started. And there's a curfew here that goes into effect at 7 p.m. local time, which is in about an hour or so, less than an hour or so. Whether they will stay out here and continue to defy the curfew, whether they will go closer and confront the police again, remains to be seen. But again, a very tense night out here so far, and we're just getting started, Shep.
Ron Allen on scene. Back to him should events warrant. Thank you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.